these 22 dangerous foods will destroy your kidneys and send you to dialysis. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that might just save your kidneys and avoid dialysis. Imagine this: you're going about your day, feeling fine when suddenly you're hit with fatigue, nausea, and swollen ankles. You rush to the doctor, only to hear those dreaded words, "Your kidneys are failing." Shocking, right? Well, what if I told you that your everyday diet could be the silent culprit? That's right, the foods you eat could be slowly but surely destroying your kidneys. But here's the kicker: some of these foods might surprise you. In fact, a few are probably sitting in your fridge right now, disguised as healthy options. Now, I know what you're thinking. But wait, how can I keep my kidneys healthy if I don't know what's harming them? Don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, we're going to unveil the 22 worst foods that are wreaking havoc on your kidney health. And trust me, some of these will blow your mind. But that's not all. We'll also explore how these seemingly innocent foods can lead to kidney damage, and in severe cases, put you on the path to dialysis. It's a scary thought, but knowledge is power, right? So, if you want to protect your kidneys and avoid a future of medical complications like dialysis, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which foods to avoid for optimal kidney health. Plus, I'll throw in some kidney-friendly alternatives that'll keep your taste buds and your organs happy. Ready to uncover the truth about these kidney-destroying foods? Let's dive in. Let's start with a breakfast favorite that might be doing more harm than good: bacon. This crispy, salty delight is packed with sodium and saturated fats, both of which can wreak havoc on your kidneys over time. Here's the deal: your kidneys play a crucial role in maintaining the right balance of sodium in your body. When you consume too much sodium, it forces your kidneys to work overtime to flush out the excess. This extra strain can lead to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for kidney disease. But it's not just the sodium content that's problematic. The high levels of saturated fat in bacon can contribute to obesity and cardiovascular issues, which in turn can impact kidney function. Studies have shown that excessive consumption of processed meats like bacon is associated with an increased risk of chronic kidney disease. So, what's a bacon lover to do? Well, moderation is key. If you can't imagine life without bacon, consider limiting it to a special weekend treat rather than a daily indulgence. Alternatively, try turkey bacon or Canadian bacon, which tend to be lower in fat and sodium. Better yet, why not experiment with plant-based bacon alternatives? They can provide that smoky, savory flavor without the kidney-harming effects. Remember, you cannot heal your kidneys if you're still eating foods that are damaging them. Making small changes, like cutting back on bacon, can make a big difference in your long-term kidney health. Next up on our list of kidney culprits is processed cheese. You know those individually wrapped slices that melt so perfectly on your burger? Well, they're not doing your kidneys any favors. Processed cheese is often high in phosphorus and sodium, two minerals that can build up in the blood when the kidneys aren't functioning properly. Let's break this down. Phosphorus is a mineral that's essential for bone health, but too much can be problematic. Healthy kidneys filter out excess phosphorus, but damaged kidneys might struggle with this task. When phosphorus builds up in your blood, it can lead to weak bones, dangerous calcium deposits in your blood vessels, and further kidney damage. As for sodium, we've already discussed how it can strain your kidneys. But did you know that just 2 slices of processed cheese can contain up to 350 milligrams of sodium? That's a significant chunk of the recommended daily limit. But it's not just about what processed cheese contains, it's also about what it lacks. Unlike natural cheeses, processed varieties often have lower protein content and fewer beneficial nutrients. So, what's the alternative? If you're a cheese lover, opt for natural cheeses like mozzarella, Swiss, or goat cheese. These tend to be lower in phosphorus and sodium. Just remember to be mindful of consumption. For those looking to cut back on dairy altogether, there are numerous plant-based cheese alternatives on the market. Look for options that are lower in sodium and free from phosphate additives. By making smart choices about your cheese consumption, you're taking an important step in protecting your kidney health. Remember, every small change adds up when it comes to keeping your kidneys functioning optimally. Now, let's talk about something many of us reach for when we need a quick energy boost: cola drinks. You might think that the occasional soda won't hurt, but when it comes to kidney health, cola drinks can be particularly problematic. The main issue with cola drinks is their high phosphoric acid content. This compound is used to give cola its tangy flavor and prevent the growth of mold and bacteria in the drink. However, consuming too much phosphoric acid can lead to a range of kidney-related problems. Firstly, high phosphoric acid intake has been linked to an increased risk of kidney stones. These painful deposits form when there's an imbalance in the levels of certain substances in your urine, including phosphorus. A study published in the journal Epidemiology found that drinking 2 or more colas per day was associated with a 2-fold increased risk of chronic kidney disease. But it's not just about kidney stones. Regular consumption of cola drinks can also lead to a condition called hyperphosphatemia, where there's too much phosphorus in your blood. This can cause calcium to be pulled from your bones, leading to osteoporosis and an increased risk of fractures. Moreover, most cola drinks are loaded with sugar. A single 12-ounce can of cola can contain up to 39 grams of sugar, that's almost 10 teaspoons. High sugar intake is linked to obesity and type 2 diabetes, both of which are risk factors for kidney disease. So, what can you drink instead? Water is always the best choice for hydration and kidney health. If you're craving something with more flavor, try unsweetened iced tea, fruit-infused water, or sparkling water with a splash of 100% fruit juice. If you're addicted to the caffeine in cola, consider switching to green tea. It provides a gentler caffeine boost and is packed with antioxidants that may actually benefit your kidneys. Breaking the cola habit might be challenging at first, but your kidneys will thank you in the long run. You cannot heal your kidneys if you're still consuming drinks that are harming them. Number 4 on our list might come as a surprise to many: canned soups. Often marketed as a quick and healthy meal option, many canned soups are actually loaded with sodium, which can be detrimental to your kidney health. Let's look at the numbers. A single can of soup can contain anywhere from 600 to 300 milligrams of sodium. That's a staggering amount when you consider that the American Heart Association recommends no more than 300 milligrams per day for most adults, and an ideal limit of 500 milligrams for many adults. Why is sodium such a big deal for your kidneys? Well, your kidneys play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of sodium in your body. When you consume too much sodium, your kidneys have to work harder to remove the excess. Over time, this extra strain can lead to high blood pressure, which is a leading cause of kidney disease. But it's not just the sodium content that's problematic. Many canned soups also contain additives and preservatives that may not be kidney-friendly. Some contain added sugars, while others might have phosphate additives, which can be harmful to those with kidney issues. So, does this mean you have to give up on the convenience of soup altogether? Not at all. Here are some kidney-friendly alternatives. Make your own soup. This way, you can control the amount of salt and choose kidney-friendly ingredients. Look for low-sodium options. Some brands offer reduced sodium soups. Always check the nutrition label. Dilute Consoup. If you do use Consoup, try adding extra water to reduce the sodium concentration. Use herbs and spices. These can add flavor without the need for extra salt. Remember, maintaining kidney health is about making informed choices. By being aware of the hidden sodium in foods like consoups, you're taking an important step towards protecting your kidneys. Next up on our list of foods that could be damaging your kidneys, pickles. These crunchy, tangy treats might be low in calories, but they're incredibly high in sodium. In fact, a single pickle could contain up to 1/3 of your daily sodium limit. That's a lot of strain on your kidneys for just one small snack. Let's break it down. The pickling process involves soaking cucumbers in a brine solution, which is essentially very salty water. This not only preserves the cucumbers but also gives pickles their characteristic salty taste. While this method has been used for centuries to preserve food, our modern diets often already contain more than enough sodium. Consuming too much sodium can lead to high blood pressure, which is a leading cause of kidney disease. When your blood pressure is high, it puts extra stress on the delicate blood vessels in your kidneys. Over time, this can damage these vessels, making it harder for your kidneys to filter waste from your blood effectively. But it's not just about sodium. Many commercially produced pickles also contain preservatives and artificial colors, which may not be ideal for overall health, including kidney health. So, does this mean you have to bid farewell to pickles forever? Not necessarily. Here are some kidney-friendly alternatives and tips. Make your own pickles. By controlling the amount of salt, you can create a lower sodium version. Try quick pickles. These are made with vinegar and spices, often with less salt than traditional pickles. Opt for other tangy, low-sodium foods. Try adding vinegar or lemon juice to your dishes for a similar flavor kick. Choose fresh cucumbers. They provide the crunch without the sodium overload. If you absolutely love pickles, you don't have to eliminate them completely. Instead, consider them an occasional treat rather than a daily staple. Now, let's talk about something that many people enjoy socially, but can be particularly hard on their kidneys. Alcohol. While moderate consumption might have some health benefits, excessive drinking can seriously damage your kidneys. First, let's understand how alcohol affects your kidneys. When you drink alcohol, it causes your kidneys to work harder. Drinking alcoholic beverages causes the body to produce more urine, potentially resulting in a lack of fluids. This puts additional stress on your kidneys as they struggle to maintain the proper balance of fluids and electrolytes in your body. Moreover, alcohol can change the function of your kidneys, making them less able to filter your blood. Over time, heavy drinking can lead to chronic kidney disease. The National Kidney Foundation says that drinking a lot of alcohol doubles the risk of chronic kidney disease. But it's not just about direct kidney damage. Alcohol consumption can lead to liver disease, which in turn can impact kidney function. The liver and kidneys work closely together to filter toxins from the body, so when one organ is compromised, it puts additional strain on the other. Alcohol can also increase blood pressure, another risk factor for kidney disease. Even just one drink can cause a temporary spike in blood pressure, while regular drinking can lead to long-term hypertension. So, what's the solution? Here are some tips for kidney-friendly alcohol consumption. Practice moderation. If you choose to drink, limit yourself to no more than 1 drink per day for women or 2 drinks per day for men. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of water alongside any alcoholic beverages. Choose wisely, some alcoholic drinks are worse than others. Beer, for example, is high in phosphorus and can be problematic for those with kidney issues. By being mindful of your alcohol intake, you're taking an important step in protecting your kidney health. After all, you cannot heal your kidneys if you're still consuming substances that are causing them harm. Next on our list of foods that could be damaging your kidneys is a favorite at many dinner tables: red meat. While it's a good source of protein and other nutrients, excessive consumption of red meat can put added strain on your kidneys. Let's break down why red meat can be problematic for kidney health. Firstly, red meat is high in protein. While protein is essential for our bodies, too much can be a burden on the kidneys. You see, when your body breaks down protein, it produces waste products that your kidneys need to filter out. The more protein you consume, the harder your kidneys have to work to remove these waste products. Secondly, red meat is often high in saturated fats. A diet high in saturated fats can lead to increased cholesterol levels and a higher risk of heart disease. This, in turn, can affect kidney function as the heart and kidneys work closely together. Thirdly, red meat contains high levels of a compound called purine. When purine is broken down in the body, it produces uric acid. High levels of uric acid can lead to kidney stones and gout, both of which can damage your kidneys over time. Lastly, processed red meats like bacon, sausages, and deli meats often contain high levels of sodium and preservatives, which can be particularly hard on the kidneys. So, does this mean you need to completely eliminate red meat from your diet? Not necessarily. Here are some kidney-friendly approaches to consuming red meat. Practice portion control. Limit red meat to 3 ounces or less per meal, which is about the size of a deck of cards. Choose lean cuts. Opt for leaner cuts of meat like sirloin or tenderloin, and trim visible fat before cooking. Incorporate plant-based proteins. Try replacing some of your red meat meals with plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, or tofu. Cook it right. Avoid charring or burning meat, as this can produce harmful compounds. Balance your plate. Make sure your meal includes plenty of vegetables and whole grains alongside your serving of meat. Number 8 on our list might come as a surprise to many: white bread. This staple food, found in pantries around the world, can actually be detrimental to your kidney health when consumed in excess. Why is white bread problematic for your kidneys? Let's break it down. Firstly, white bread is made from refined flour, which has been stripped of its bran and germ. This process removes much of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals, leaving behind mostly starch. When you eat white bread, your body quickly converts this starch into sugar, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. These sudden spikes in blood sugar can be harmful to your kidneys over time. They can damage the blood vessels in your kidneys, making it harder for them to filter waste from your blood effectively. This is particularly concerning for people with diabetes, who are already at a higher risk for kidney disease. Secondly, many commercial white breads contain added sugars and preservatives. These unnecessary additives can put extra stress on your kidneys as they work to filter these substances from your blood. Thirdly, white bread often contains a significant amount of sodium. A single slice can contain anywhere from 100 to 200 milligrams of sodium. While this might not seem like much, it can quickly add up if you're eating multiple slices a day or combining bread with other high-sodium foods. So, what can you do if you're a bread lover? Here are some kidney-friendly alternatives. Choose whole grain breads. These contain more fiber, which can help slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Look for low-sodium options. Some brands offer breads with reduced sodium content. Try sprouted grain breads. These may be easier for your body to digest and often contain more nutrients. Consider alternative grain products. Things like quinoa, brown rice, or oats can provide similar satisfaction with more nutritional benefits. Next on our list are sugary cereals. These breakfast favorites might be tasty, but they're often high in added sugars and low in fiber. This combination can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar, potentially damaging kidney function over time. Let's delve into why sugary cereals can be problematic for your kidneys. Firstly, the high sugar content can lead to weight gain to diabetes. Both obesity and diabetes are major risk factors for chronic kidney disease. Secondly, when you consume a lot of sugar, your kidneys have to work harder to filter it out of your blood. Over time, this extra workload can strain your kidneys and impair their function. Thirdly, many sugary cereals are also high in sodium and artificial additives, which can further stress your kidneys. So, what are some kidney-friendly breakfast alternatives? Oatmeal. It's high in fiber and can be flavored with fresh fruits instead of sugar. Greek yogurt with berries gives you good stuff for your body without too much sweetness. Homemade smoothies. You pick what goes in to keep out extra sweet stuff. Egg white omelets with vegetables. A protein-rich option without the cholesterol of whole eggs. Number 10 on our list might surprise you: salt substitutes. While these products are often marketed as a healthier alternative to regular salt, they can actually be dangerous for people with kidney problems. Here's why. Most salt substitutes replace sodium chloride, table salt, with potassium chloride. While potassium is an essential nutrient, too much can be harmful, especially for those with kidney issues. Healthy kidneys can regulate potassium levels in the blood, but damaged kidneys may not be able to remove excess potassium effectively. High potassium levels in the blood, a condition known as hyperkalemia, can lead to serious heart problems and even be life-threatening. Symptoms can include muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, and nausea. So, what are some kidney-friendly ways to add flavor to your food without relying on salt or salt substitutes? Use herbs and spices. These can add plenty of flavor without sodium or potassium. Try citrus. Lemon or lime juice can brighten flavors without adding sodium. Use vinegars. Balsamic, apple cider, or rice vinegar can add tang to dishes. Experiment with garlic and onion. These aromatics add depth to dishes without salt. Moving on to number 11, soy sauce. This popular condiment is absolutely loaded with sodium. Just 1 tablespoon can contain over 1,000 milligrams of sodium. That's more than half the recommended daily limit. Excessive sodium intake can lead to high blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for kidney disease. It can also cause fluid retention, putting extra strain on your heart and kidneys. For kidney-friendly alternatives, consider coconut aminos, a soy-free, lower-sodium alternative with a similar umami flavor. Low-sodium soy sauce, while still high in sodium, it's a better option if used sparingly. 3. Homemade mushroom sauce. Blended mushrooms can provide a similar savory taste. Balsamic glaze for a different but equally flavorful option. Number 12 on our list is banana chips. While fresh bananas can be part of a kidney-friendly diet in moderation, banana chips are a different story. They're often deep-fried and coated in sugar, making them high in both fat and sugar, a double whammy for your kidneys. The high sugar content can lead to weight gain and increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, both of which are risk factors for kidney disease. The added fats, often unhealthy trans fats, can contribute to heart disease, which is closely linked to kidney health. Moreover, the dehydration process concentrates the potassium content, which can be problematic for those with kidney issues who need to limit their potassium intake. Instead of banana chips, consider these kidney-friendly snack alternatives. Fresh fruit, apples, berries, or pineapple are lower in potassium. Unsalted popcorn, a whole grain option that's low in potassium and phosphorus. Rice cakes, choose plain or lightly flavored varieties. Raw vegetables with hummus, opt for lower potassium veggies like bell peppers or cucumbers. Unsalted nuts in moderation, they provide healthy fats and protein. Lucky number 13 is one that might surprise you: star fruit. This tropical treat can be dangerous for people with kidney problems. It contains a neurotoxin that healthy kidneys can filter out, but damaged kidneys might not be able to process, leading to serious complications. For people with kidney disease, consuming star fruit can lead to symptoms ranging from hiccups and vomiting to seizures and even death in severe cases. The toxin in star fruit, called caramboxin, can accumulate in the blood of people with kidney problems, affecting the brain and nervous system. While this fruit is safe for people with normal kidney function, it's best avoided if you have any level of kidney impairment. Even small amounts can be harmful. Instead of star fruit, consider these kidney-friendly fruit options. Berries, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries are lower in potassium and high in antioxidants. Apples, they're low in potassium and high in fiber. Pineapple, it's relatively low in potassium and can satisfy that tropical fruit craving. Grapes, they're refreshing and lower in potassium. Plums, another good option that's lower in potassium. Number 14 on our list is energy drinks. These caffeine-loaded beverages can increase blood pressure and put stress on your kidneys. Plus, they're often high in sugar, which can lead to weight gain and increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, another risk factor for kidney disease. Let's break down why energy drinks can be problematic for your kidneys. High caffeine content. While moderate caffeine intake is generally safe, the high levels found in energy drinks can raise blood pressure and increase the workload on your kidneys. Sugar overload. Many energy drinks contain as much sugar as soda. High sugar intake is linked to obesity and diabetes, both risk factors for kidney disease. Artificial additives. Energy drinks often contain artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives that your kidneys have to filter out. Dehydration. The caffeine in energy drinks can have a diuretic effect, potentially leading to dehydration if not balanced with adequate water intake. Taurine. While taurine itself isn't harmful, the effects of long-term, high-dose taurine consumption, as found in many energy drinks, aren't well studied. So, what are some kidney-friendly alternatives for when you need an energy boost? Green tea. It provides a gentler caffeine boost and is rich in antioxidants. Water. Sometimes fatigue is simply a sign of dehydration. Have some water before anything else. Fresh fruit. Natural sugars in fruit can provide a quick energy boost without the crash. Smoothies. A blend of fruits, vegetables, and perhaps some protein powder can provide sustained energy. Coffee in moderation. While high caffeine intake isn't recommended, a single cup of coffee can provide an energy boost without the added sugars of energy drinks. Remember, the best way to maintain steady energy levels is through a balanced diet, regular exercise, and good sleep habits. Number 15 on our list is a common ingredient in many processed foods: phosphorus additives. These are often listed on food labels as words ending in phosphate. They're used to enhance flavor, extend shelf life, and improve texture in processed foods. While phosphorus is an essential mineral for bone health and cellular function, too much can be harmful, especially for people with kidney problems. Here's why. Kidney function: healthy kidneys help regulate phosphorus levels in the body. When kidneys are damaged, they may not be able to remove excess phosphorus effectively. Absorption rate: phosphorus from additives is more easily absorbed by the body compared to naturally occurring phosphorus in foods. Hidden sources: these additives are present in many processed foods, making it easy to consume more than you realize. Health impacts: high phosphorus levels can lead to weak bones, dangerous calcium deposits in blood vessels, and further kidney damage. Some common foods that often contain phosphate additives include processed meats, packaged baked goods, some soft drinks, instant puddings and sauces, processed cheeses to reduce your intake of phosphorus additives. Read labels carefully, look for ingredients ending in a phosphate. Choose whole, unprocessed foods, these are less likely to contain additives. Cook from scratch, this gives you control over ingredients. Limit fast food and convenience foods, these often contain phosphate additives. At number 16, we have another seemingly healthy food: whole wheat bread. But isn't whole wheat good for you? Well, yes and no. While whole grains are generally healthier than refined grains, whole wheat is high in phosphorus and potassium. For people with kidney issues, these minerals can build up in the blood to dangerous levels. Let's break down why whole wheat bread can be problematic for kidney health. High phosphorus content: whole wheat is naturally high in phosphorus. While this mineral is important for bone health, too much can be harmful to people with kidney problems. Potassium levels: whole wheat also contains significant amounts of potassium. Again, while potassium is essential for heart and muscle function, those with kidney issues may need to limit their intake. Phytates: whole grains contain phytates, which can bind to minerals like calcium and iron, potentially affecting their absorption. Hidden additives: some commercial whole wheat breads contain added phosphates as preservatives. However, this doesn't mean you need to completely eliminate bread from your diet. Here are some kidney-friendly alternatives. Sourdough bread: the fermentation process may make minerals more easily digestible. Rice bread: it's typically lower in phosphorus and potassium. Corn tortillas: these can be a good alternative to bread and are lower in problematic minerals. Homemade bread: by making your own, you can control the ingredients and avoid additives. If you do choose to eat whole wheat bread, limit your intake and be mindful of other sources of phosphorus and potassium in your diet. Number 17 might come as a shock to health food lovers: avocados. These creamy fruits are often hailed as a superfood, but they're very high in potassium. While this isn't a problem for most people, those with kidney issues might need to limit their intake. Let's examine why avocados can be problematic for kidney health. High potassium content. One medium avocado contains about 975 milligrams of potassium. That's about 20% of the daily recommended intake for a healthy adult. Kidney function: when kidneys are damaged, they may not be able to remove excess potassium from the blood effectively. This might cause a health problem known as hyperkalemia, which can hurt your heart. Nutrient density. Avocados are packed with nutrients, which means even small amounts can significantly impact your daily intake of certain minerals. Hidden sources: avocados are increasingly popular and may be included in dishes where you might not expect them, like smoothies or desserts. However, this doesn't mean everyone with kidney issues needs to completely avoid avocados. Here are some strategies for including avocados in a kidney-friendly diet. Portion control. If your doctor says it's okay, try using just a thin slice or a couple of tablespoons of avocado as a spread. Balance your meals. If you do eat avocado, reduce other high-potassium foods in that meal or day. Leaching. Some doctors may recommend a technique called leaching to reduce potassium in avocados. This involves soaking sliced avocado in water for a few hours before consuming. Consider alternatives. If you need to avoid avocados, try using hummus, low-fat cream cheese, or egg whites for similar creamy textures in dishes. Track your intake. Keep a food diary to ensure you're staying within your recommended potassium limits. Next on our list at number 18, dried fruits. Apricots, dates, raisins, they might seem like healthy snacks, but they're incredibly high in potassium. Plus, the drying process concentrates the sugar content, which isn't great for kidney health either. Let's break down why dried fruits can be problematic for those with kidney issues. Concentrated potassium: the dehydration process concentrates all nutrients, including potassium. For example, a cup of fresh apricots contains about 427 milligrams of potassium, while a cup of dried apricots contains 1511 milligrams, more than 3 times as much. High sugar content: the natural sugars in fruit also become concentrated during the drying process. This can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar, which can be harmful to kidney function over time. Portion control challenges: because dried fruits are smaller, it's easy to eat more than you realize. This can lead to unintentionally consuming large amounts of potassium and sugar. Additives: some commercially dried fruits contain added sugars or preservatives, which can further complicate their nutritional profile. However, this doesn't mean you need to completely eliminate fruit from your diet. Here are some kidney-friendly alternatives and strategies. Fresh fruits. Opt for fresh fruits that are lower in potassium, such as apples, berries, pineapples, or grapes. Portion control. If you do eat dried fruits, limit your portion size. A small handful, about 2 tablespoons, is usually sufficient. Frozen fruits: these can be a good alternative, especially when fresh fruits are out of season. Leaching: for some fruits, you can reduce potassium content by soaking them in water for a few hours and draining them before eating. Remember, everyone's nutritional needs are different. Number 19 is a popular breakfast choice: bran cereals and oatmeal. These fiber-rich foods are great for most people, but they're also high in phosphorus and potassium. If you have kidney issues, you might need to choose lower phosphorus cereals. Here's why bran cereals and oatmeal can be problematic for kidney health. High phosphorus content: both bran and oats are naturally high in phosphorus. 1 cup of oatmeal can contain up to 180 milligrams of phosphorus. Potassium levels: these cereals are also rich in potassium. A single serving of bran cereal can provide up to 200 milligrams of potassium. Hidden phosphorus: some cereals have added phosphorus in the form of preservatives or fortification, which isn't always clearly labeled. Absorption rate: the phosphorus in whole grains is less easily absorbed than that in animal products or additives, but it can still contribute significantly to overall intake. However, fiber is important for digestive health and can help manage blood sugar levels. Here are some kidney-friendly breakfast alternatives. Rice cereals. These are typically lower in phosphorus and potassium. Corn flakes, another lower phosphorus option, but check for added phosphates. Cream of wheat. When prepared with water, it's lower in problematic minerals. Home-cooked alternatives. Try making your own hot cereal using allowed grains and controlling the ingredients. Egg whites, a high-protein, low-phosphorus breakfast option, coming in at number 20, Swiss chard, spinach, and other leafy greens. It might seem counterintuitive to limit these superfoods, but they're very high in potassium. For those with kidney problems, it's often recommended to choose lower potassium alternatives like cabbage or lettuce. Here's why these leafy greens can be problematic for kidney health. High potassium content. 1 cup of cooked spinach contains about 840 milligrams of potassium, while Swiss chard contains even more at about 960 milligrams per cup. Oxalates. These greens are also high in oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stone formation in susceptible individuals. Concentration when cooked. Cooking these vegetables concentrates their nutrient content, including potassium, in a smaller volume. Hidden sources. These greens are often added to smoothies or used as secret ingredients to boost the nutritional content of dishes. However, leafy greens are packed with other beneficial nutrients. Here are some kidney-friendly alternatives and strategies. Low potassium greens. Try kale, cabbage, or romaine lettuce, which are lower in potassium. Portion control. If you do eat high potassium greens, stick to very small portions. Mixing greens. Combine small amounts of high potassium greens with larger portions of low potassium varieties. Fresh herbs. Use herbs like parsley, cilantro, or basil to add green flavor to dishes without as much potassium. Number 21 on our list. Canned fruits. While fresh fruits can be part of a kidney-friendly diet, canned fruits are often packed in sugary syrups and may contain added preservatives. The extra sugar and additives can be hard on your kidneys. Here's why canned fruits can be problematic. Added sugars. Many canned fruits are packed in heavy syrup, significantly increasing their sugar content. Preservatives. Some canned fruits contain additives to extend shelf life, which can put extra strain on your kidneys. Reduced fiber. The canning process can reduce the fiber content of fruits, which is important for kidney health. Potential BPA exposure. Some can linings contain BPA, which has been linked to various health issues. However, eating fruits is good for staying healthy overall. Here are some kidney-friendly alternatives. Fresh fruits. Choose lower potassium options like apples, berries, or pineapples. Frozen fruits. These are often frozen at peak ripeness without added sugars. Canned fruits and water. If you do opt for canned, choose fruits packed in water or their own juice, and rinse before eating. Home canned fruits. By canning your own, you can control the sugar content and avoid additives. Dried fruits in moderation. While high in potassium, small amounts of certain dried fruits might be allowable in your diet. And finally, number 22 on our list, sports drinks. These are marketed as healthy, but they're often high in sugar and contain phosphorus additives. Unless you're an athlete in intense training, water is usually a better choice for hydration. Here's why sports drinks can be problematic for kidney health. High sugar content. Many sports drinks contain as much sugar as soda, which can lead to weight gain and increase the risk of diabetes. Phosphorus additives. Some sports drinks contain phosphorus in the form of additives, which can be harmful to those with kidney issues. Unnecessary electrolytes. For most people, the electrolytes in sports drinks are unnecessary and can put extra strain on the kidneys. Artificial additives. Many sports drinks contain artificial colors and flavors that your kidneys have to filter out. Instead of sports drinks, consider these kidney-friendly hydration alternatives. Water, the best choice for most people's hydration needs. Coconut water, natural and lower in sugar than most sports drinks, but check potassium content. Homemade electrolyte drinks, you can make your own with water, a small amount of juice, and a pinch of salt. Herbal teas, drinks like caffeine-free options can help you get enough water in your body. Flavored water, add a splash of 100% fruit juice to water for flavor without excessive sugar or additives. For most people, plain water is the best choice for staying hydrated. If you're engaging in intense physical activity or have specific health concerns, always consult with your healthcare provider about the best hydration strategy for you. Maintaining kidney health involves being mindful of what you eat and drink. While this list might seem daunting, remember that small changes can make a big difference. Focus on whole, minimally processed foods and stay hydrated with water. Your kidneys work hard for you every day. Show them some love by making kidney-friendly food choices. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more health tips and information. And hey, if you've had success improving your kidney health with diet, we'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Until next time, this is Horizon Health, reminding you that small changes can make a big difference when it comes to your health. Stay well and keep those kidneys happy. Avoid these 9 fruits that destroyed millions of unhealthy kidneys. Did you know that some of the fruits you love might be silently damaging your kidneys? It's a startling truth that many people overlook. We've all heard that fruits are healthy and packed with vitamins and antioxidants. But what if I told you that for some people, especially those with kidney issues, certain fruits could be doing more harm than good? But why is this happening? How can something so natural and nutritious be potentially harmful? The answer lies in the intricate relationship between our kidneys and the foods we eat. In this eye-opening video, we'll uncover the hidden dangers lurking in your fruit bowl. We'll dive deep into the world of chronic kidney disease, a condition affecting millions worldwide, often silently progressing until it's too late. Early signs can be subtle: fatigue, difficulty concentrating, poor appetite, or swollen ankles. As the disease advances, symptoms may include nausea, vomiting, changes in urine output, and persistent itching. But don't worry, knowledge is power. By understanding which fruits might be risky and why, you're taking a crucial step in protecting your kidney health. Whether you're managing kidney disease or simply want to keep your kidneys in top shape, this information could be a game changer for your health journey. Stay tuned, because fruit number may 8 surprise you. So, are you ready to discover which 9 fruits might be secretly sabotaging your kidney health? Let's delve into the details of each fruit and its potential impact on kidney health. Number 1 on our list, bananas. Bananas, often hailed as a convenient and nutritious snack, can be a double-edged sword for those with kidney issues. These curved yellow fruits are renowned for their high potassium content, which is precisely what makes them problematic for individuals with compromised kidney function. For healthy kidneys, potassium is an essential mineral that helps regulate heart rhythm, muscle contractions, and nerve signals. However, when kidneys are damaged or diseased, they struggle to filter excess potassium from the blood effectively. This can lead to a dangerous condition called hyperkalemia, where potassium levels in the blood become too high. A medium-sized banana contains about 422 milligrams of potassium, which is a significant amount for someone on a potassium-restricted diet. For context, many kidney patients are advised to limit their daily potassium intake to between 2,000 mg per day. Depending on their specific condition and stage of kidney disease, the risk doesn't stop at just eating a single banana. Many people incorporate bananas into their daily routines, in morning smoothies, as a pre-workout snack, or as a natural sweetener in baking. This cumulative intake can quickly push potassium levels beyond safe limits for those with kidney problems. Moreover, bananas are often used as a remedy for digestive issues due to their high fiber content. While this is beneficial for most people, those with advanced kidney disease may need to be cautious with fiber intake as well, as it can sometimes interfere with the absorption of certain medications used to manage kidney disease. It's crucial to note that the ripeness of a banana can also affect its potassium content. As bananas ripen and develop brown spots, their potassium content increases. This means that very ripe bananas, often preferred for their sweetness, can be even more potassium-rich than their yellow or slightly green counterparts. For individuals with chronic kidney disease, especially those in later stages or on dialysis, even small amounts of high potassium foods like bananas can have significant impacts. Elevated potassium levels can lead to symptoms such as muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, and in severe cases, heart attacks. However, it's not all bad news for banana lovers with kidney issues. Some kidney patients may still be able to enjoy bananas in moderation, depending on their overall diet and the specific recommendations of their healthcare provider. In some cases, techniques like double boiling can be used to reduce the potassium content of fruits and vegetables. Though this method is less effective for bananas due to their soft texture. 2. Oranges. Oranges, with their bright color and tangy sweetness, are often associated with a boost of vitamin C and immune support. However, for individuals dealing with kidney issues, these citrus fruits can pose some significant challenges. Like bananas, oranges are high in potassium. A medium-sized orange contains about 238 milligrams of potassium. While this is less than a banana, it's still a considerable amount for someone on a potassium-restricted diet. The issue becomes even more pronounced when we consider that many people don't stop at just one orange. Or they might consume orange juice, which is even more concentrated in potassium. But potassium isn't the only concern when it comes to oranges and kidney health. These fruits are also high in citric acid, which can be problematic for certain types of kidney stones. While citric acid can actually help prevent calcium oxalate stones, the most common type, it can exacerbate uric acid stones, which affect about 10% of kidney stone sufferers. Furthermore, the high acid content in oranges can potentially irritate the bladder, leading to discomfort or increased urinary frequency in some individuals with kidney issues. This is particularly relevant for those with interstitial cystitis, a chronic condition often associated with kidney problems. Oranges are also a source of vitamin C, which is generally beneficial for overall health. However, excessive vitamin C intake can lead to the production of oxalates in the body. High oxalate levels can contribute to the formation of calcium oxalate kidney stones, the most common type of kidney stone. It's worth noting that orange juice, a popular breakfast staple, can be even more problematic than whole oranges. Juicing removes the fiber from the fruit, concentrating the sugars and potassium. A single 8-ounce glass of orange juice can contain as much potassium as a whole orange, sometimes more, depending on the specific product and preparation method. The natural sugars in oranges, while not typically a problem for healthy individuals, can be a concern for those with comorbidity. http, the business professor. Managing blood sugar levels is crucial for kidney health, and the rapid absorption of fruit sugars from oranges or orange juice can make this more challenging. However, it's not all negative when it comes to oranges and kidney health. The vitamin C and other antioxidants in oranges can have anti-inflammatory effects, which may be beneficial for overall health, including kidney health. Some studies have suggested that citrus fruits might help reduce the risk of kidney stones in people without pre-existing kidney issues. For those with kidney problems who still want to enjoy the flavor and benefits of oranges, there are some strategies to consider. Eating a small portion of orange segments as part of a balanced meal can help slow the absorption of potassium and sugars. Alternatively, using a small amount of orange zest in cooking can provide flavor without as much potassium. 3. Dried fruits. Dried fruits, including raisins, dates, and prunes, are often perceived as healthy snacks, packed with fiber and nutrients. The main issue with dried fruits lies in their concentration. When fruits are dried, their water content is removed, which means all the nutrients, including potassium and phosphorus, become more concentrated. This concentration effect makes it easy to consume large amounts of these minerals without realizing it. Let's take raisins as an example. A small box of raisins, 1.5 ounces, contains about 320 milligrams of potassium. Compare this to a cup of fresh grapes, which contains about 288 milligrams of potassium. You're likely to eat many more raisins than you would fresh grapes, potentially leading to a much higher potassium intake. Dates are another popular dried fruit that can be problematic for kidney patients. A single medjool date contains about 167 milligrams of potassium. It's not uncommon for people to eat several dates in one sitting, which can quickly add up to a significant potassium load. Prunes, often consumed for their laxative effect, are also high in potassium. A half cup of prunes contains about 637 milligrams of potassium, which is more than a medium banana. For individuals on dialysis or with advanced kidney disease, this could represent a large portion of their daily potassium allowance in just a small serving. Beyond potassium, dried fruits are also concerning due to their phosphorus content. Phosphorus is another mineral that can build up in the blood when the kidneys aren't functioning properly. Excess phosphorus can lead to weakening of the bones, calcification of blood vessels, and other health issues. Moreover, dried fruits are often high in sugar. While these are natural sugars, they can still impact blood sugar levels, which is a concern for many kidney patients who also have diabetes. The dried fruit's fiber content, usually considered a benefit, can sometimes be problematic for kidney patients on fluid restrictions, as it may increase thirst. Another factor to consider is the use of sulfites in some dried fruits as a preservative. While this isn't directly related to kidney function, some individuals with kidney disease may have sensitivities or allergies to sulfites, which can cause respiratory symptoms or other reactions. It's also worth noting that dried fruits are sometimes used as natural sweeteners in baked goods or breakfast cereals. This hidden source of potassium and phosphorus can be easy to overlook when managing a kidney-friendly diet. However, it's not all negative. The fiber in dried fruits can be beneficial for maintaining regular bowel movements, which is important for removing waste products from the body. A function that becomes even more crucial when the kidneys aren't operating at full capacity. Some dried fruits, like cranberries, may even have protective effects against urinary tract infections, which can be a concern for kidney patients. Soaking dried fruits in water can help reduce their potassium content somewhat, though this isn't a perfect solution. Another approach is to use very small amounts of dried fruits as flavorings or garnishes, rather than eating them as snacks. Forte. Avocados. Avocados have gained immense popularity in recent years, touted as a superfood packed with healthy fats, fiber, and various nutrients. The primary concern with avocados for kidney patients is their high potassium content. A medium avocado contains about 690 milligrams of potassium, which is even more than a medium banana. For someone on a potassium-restricted diet, this could represent a third or more of their daily allowance in just one fruit. But the challenges don't stop at potassium. Avocados are also relatively high in phosphorus, another mineral that can be problematic for those with decreased kidney function. A medium avocado contains about 80 milligrams of phosphorus. While this might not seem like much, it can add up quickly, especially considering that avocados are often used generously in dishes like guacamole or avocado toast. The high fat content of avocados, while beneficial for most people, can be a double-edged sword for kidney patients. On one hand, the monounsaturated fats in avocados are heart-healthy, which is important given that kidney disease often goes hand in hand with cardiovascular issues. On the other hand, a high-fat diet can be challenging for individuals with kidney disease who are also managing their weight or dealing with complications like high cholesterol. Avocados are also a good source of vitamin K, which plays a role in blood clotting. While this is generally beneficial, it can interfere with blood-thinning medications like warfarin, which some kidney patients may be taking for related health conditions. The fiber content in avocados, usually considered a health benefit, can sometimes be problematic for kidney patients on fluid restrictions. High fiber foods can increase thirst and the need for fluid intake, which may need to be carefully managed in some stages of kidney disease. It's also worth noting that avocados have become a popular ingredient in many health-focused recipes and restaurant dishes. This widespread use can make it challenging for kidney patients to avoid them when eating out or trying new recipes, potentially leading to unintended consumption of high levels of potassium and phosphorus. However, it's not all bad news for avocado lovers with kidney concerns. The fruit's high content of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds could potentially offer some benefits for overall health, including kidney health. Some studies have suggested that the type of fat found in avocados might help improve insulin sensitivity, which could be beneficial for kidney patients who also have diabetes. For those with kidney disease who still want to enjoy avocados, there are some strategies to consider. Using very small amounts as a garnish or flavoring can provide the taste without as much potassium load. For example, a thin slice of avocado on a sandwich or a small amount mashed into a dip can offer flavor without overloading on potassium. Some kidney patients might be able to include small amounts of avocado in their diets by carefully balancing their intake of other high potassium foods on the same day. This approach requires careful tracking and should only be done under the guidance of a renal dietitian. The appropriate amount, if any, will depend on the individual's specific stage of kidney disease, overall health status, and other dietary factors. While avocados offer numerous health benefits for the general population, they require careful consideration and are often limited for those with kidney issues. As with many aspects of kidney disease management, personalized dietary advice is key to balancing nutritional needs with kidney health. 5. Coconut. Coconut, in its various forms, fresh, dried, as milk or oil, has gained popularity in recent years for its perceived health benefits. The primary concern with coconut for kidney patients is its high potassium content. A cup of fresh shredded coconut contains about 285 milligrams of potassium. While this is less than some other fruits we've discussed, it's still a considerable amount for someone on a potassium-restricted diet. The issue becomes more pronounced with coconut water, which is even higher in potassium. A single cup can contain up to 600 milligrams. Phosphorus is another mineral found in coconut that can be problematic for kidney patients. A cup of shredded coconut contains about 113 milligrams of phosphorus. For healthy individuals, this mineral is crucial for bone health. But for those with kidney disease, excess phosphorus can build up in the blood, leading to complications like weakened bones and calcification of blood vessels. The high saturated fat content in coconut is another factor to consider. While there's ongoing debate about the health impacts of coconut's particular type of saturated fat, medium-chain triglycerides, individuals with kidney disease often need to be mindful of their overall fat intake, especially if they're also managing cardiovascular issues or trying to maintain a healthy weight. Coconut products are often high in calories, which can be a concern for kidney patients who need to manage their weight. Obesity can put additional stress on the kidneys and exacerbate kidney disease progression. It's also worth noting that many coconut products, particularly sweetened coconut flakes or coconut-based desserts, can be high in added sugars. This can be problematic for kidney patients who also have diabetes, a common comorbidity in kidney disease. However, it's not all negative when it comes to coconut and kidney health. Some studies have suggested that virgin coconut oil may have anti-inflammatory properties, which could potentially be beneficial for overall health, including kidney health. The medium-chain triglycerides in coconut oil are also easier for the body to metabolize, which is good. Which might be beneficial for individuals with compromised kidney function who may have difficulty processing certain types of fats. For those with kidney disease who enjoy the flavor of coconut, there are some strategies to consider. Using small amounts of unsweetened coconut flakes as a garnish or flavoring can provide a taste without as much potassium or phosphorus load. Coconut extract can also be used to impart flavor without the nutritional concerns of whole coconut. 6. Melons, including cantaloupe and honeydew, some of favorites known for their sweet flavor and high water content. However, for individuals with kidney problems, these juicy fruits can pose significant challenges. The primary concern with melons for kidney patients is their high potassium content. A cup of cantaloupe contains about 427 milligrams of potassium, while the same amount of honeydew provides around 388 milligrams. For someone on a potassium-restricted diet, this could represent a substantial portion of their daily allowance in just one serving. The issue becomes even more pronounced when we consider how easy it is to consume large quantities of melon in one sitting. Fruit's high water content and sweet taste make it particularly refreshing, especially in hot weather, leading many people to eat more than they might of other fruits. While the high water content of melons is generally considered beneficial for hydration, it can be problematic for kidney patients who need to restrict their fluid intake. This is particularly true for individuals on dialysis or in later stages of kidney disease, where careful fluid management is crucial to avoid complications like fluid overload and hypertension. Melons also contain natural sugars, which, while not as concerning as added sugars, can still impact blood sugar levels. This is an important consideration for the many kidney patients who also have diabetes. The glycemic index of melons is relatively high, meaning they can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. However, it's not all negative when it comes to melons and kidney health. These fruits are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, particularly vitamins A and C, which play important roles in overall health. Vitamin C, for instance, has anti-inflammatory properties that could potentially benefit kidney health. The high water and fiber content of melons can aid in digestion and help prevent constipation, which is often a concern for kidney patients due to dietary restrictions and medications. However, as mentioned earlier, this needs to be balanced against any necessary fluid restrictions. Eating very small portions as part of a balanced meal can help slow the absorption of potassium and sugars. Another approach is to use melon as a flavoring or garnish rather than as a main component of a dish. Some kidney patients might be able to include small amounts of melon in their diets by carefully balancing their intake of other high-potassium foods on the same day. This approach requires careful tracking and should only be done under the guidance of a renal dietitian. 7. Mangoes. Mangoes, with their sweet, juicy flesh and vibrant color, are a beloved tropical fruit. The primary concern with mangoes for kidney patients is their high potassium content. A medium-sized mango contains about 564 milligrams of potassium, which is more than a medium banana. For someone on a potassium-restricted diet, this could represent a large portion of their daily allowance in just one fruit. The issue is compounded by the fact that mangoes are often used in multiple forms: fresh, dried in smoothies, or as juice. Mango juice in particular can be even more concentrated in potassium than the whole fruit. A cup of mango juice can contain up to 700 milligrams of potassium, which could easily exceed the daily limit for many kidney patients. Mangoes are also relatively high in sugar, containing about 46 g per medium fruit. While these are natural sugars, they can still impact blood sugar levels, which is a crucial consideration for many kidney patients who also have diabetes. The glycemic index of mangoes is moderate, meaning they can cause a noticeable increase in blood sugar levels. The high fiber content of mangoes, usually considered a health benefit, can sometimes be problematic for kidney patients with fluid restrictions. High-fiber foods can increase thirst and the need for fluid intake, which may need to be carefully managed in some stages of kidney disease. These fruits are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, particularly vitamins A and C, which play important roles in overall health. Vitamin C, for instance, has anti-inflammatory properties that could potentially benefit kidney health. Mangoes also contain compounds like mangiferin, which some studies suggest may have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. While more research is needed, these compounds could potentially offer some benefits for overall health. For those with kidney disease who enjoy mangoes, there are some strategies to consider. Using very small amounts as a garnish or flavoring can provide the taste without as much potassium load. For example, a small amount of diced mango in salsa or as a garnish on a dish can offer flavor without overloading on potassium. Some kidney patients might be able to include small amounts of mango in their diets by carefully balancing their intake of other high potassium foods on the same day. This approach requires careful tracking and should only be done under the guidance of a renal dietitian. The appropriate amount, if any, will depend on the individual's specific stage of kidney disease, overall health status, and other dietary factors. While mangoes offer numerous health benefits for the general population, they require careful consideration and are often limited for those with kidney issues. As with many aspects of kidney disease management, personalized dietary advice is key to balancing nutritional needs with kidney health. 8. Starfruit, also known as carambola, is a unique star-shaped tropical fruit that's gained popularity for its distinctive flavor and appearance. The primary concern with starfruit for kidney patients isn't just its potassium content but a specific neurotoxin called caramboxin. This compound is normally filtered out by healthy kidneys, but for those with impaired kidney function, it can accumulate in the body and cause serious neurological symptoms. Even small amounts of starfruit or its juice can cause symptoms ranging from hiccups and vomiting to confusion, seizures, and even death in people with kidney disease. This makes starfruit one of the most dangerous fruits for individuals with kidney problems, and it's generally recommended that they avoid it entirely. Beyond the neurotoxins, starfruit is also high in oxalates. Oxalates can contribute to the formation of kidney stones, which is already a risk for many people with kidney disease. A half cup of starfruit contains about 80 to 730 milligrams of oxalates, which is considered very high. Starfruit also contains a moderate amount of potassium, with about 176 milligrams in a medium fruit. While this is less than some other fruits we've discussed, it's still a consideration for those on potassium-restricted diets. Especially given the other serious risks associated with this fruit, it's worth noting that the dangers of starfruit for kidney patients aren't always well known. Even among some healthcare providers, this lack of awareness can lead to accidental consumption and potentially serious consequences. The risks associated with starfruit extend to its use in other products as well. Starfruit juice, jams or preserves should also be avoided by individuals with kidney problems. Even cooking or processing the fruit doesn't eliminate the neurotoxin. For individuals with healthy kidneys, starfruit can offer some nutritional benefits. The fruit is calorically sparse while being rich in dietary fiber, vitamin C, and compounds that combat oxidative stress. However, these benefits are far outweighed by the risks for those with kidney issues. It's crucial for individuals with kidney disease at any stage to be aware of the dangers of starfruit and to avoid it completely. For this includes being vigilant about checking ingredient lists, especially when consuming tropical fruit juices or exotic dishes that might contain starfruit. While starfruit may be an interesting and nutritious fruit for those with healthy kidneys, it poses a significant and potentially life-threatening risk for individuals with kidney disease. Unlike other fruits that might be consumed in moderation, starfruit should be completely avoided by anyone with known kidney problems. 9. Nectarines and peaches. Nectarines and peaches, close relatives in the stone fruit family, are summer favorites known for their sweet flavor and juicy texture. However, for individuals with kidney problems, these fruits require careful consideration. The primary concern with nectarines and peaches for kidney patients is their moderate potassium content. A medium nectarine contains about 288 milligrams of potassium, while a medium peach contains approximately 285 mdm. While these levels are lower than some other fruits we've discussed, they can still be significant for individuals on potassium-restricted diets. It's important to note that the potassium content can vary depending on the size of the fruit. Larger peaches or nectarines will naturally contain more potassium. Additionally, dried peaches or nectarines are much more concentrated in potassium and should be approached with even more caution. Both fruits also contain a moderate amount of sugar, with about 13 grams in a medium fruit. While these are natural sugars, they can still impact blood sugar levels, which is an important consideration for kidney patients, who also have diabetes, a common comorbidity in kidney disease. Peaches and nectarines are also sources of phosphorus, another mineral that can be problematic for those with decreased kidney function. A medium fruit contains about 20 to 30 milligrams of phosphorus. While this amount is relatively low compared to some other foods, it can add up, especially if multiple servings are consumed. The high water content of these fruits, while generally beneficial for hydration, can be a concern for kidney patients who need to restrict their fluid intake. This is particularly true for individuals on dialysis, or in later stages of kidney disease, where careful fluid management is crucial. However, it's not all negative when it comes to peaches, nectarines, and kidney health. These fruits are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, particularly vitamins A and C, which play important roles in overall health. They also contain beneficial plant compounds like polyphenol, which have anti-inflammatory properties. The fiber content in peaches and nectarines can aid in digestion and help prevent constipation, which is often a concern for kidney patients due to dietary restrictions and medications. However, as mentioned earlier, this needs to be balanced against any necessary fluid restrictions. For those with kidney disease who enjoy peaches and nectarines, there are some strategies to consider. Eating very small portions as part of a balanced meal can help slow the absorption of potassium and sugars. Another approach is to use these fruits as a flavoring or garnish, rather than as a main component of a dish. Some kidney patients might be able to include small amounts of peaches or nectarines in their diets by carefully balancing their intake of other high-potassium foods on the same day. This approach requires careful tracking and should only be done under the guidance of a renal dietitian. The appropriate amount, if any, will depend on the individual's specific stage of kidney disease, overall health status, and other dietary factors. In conclusion, while peaches and nectarines offer numerous health benefits for the general population, they require careful consideration for those with kidney issues. As with many aspects of kidney disease management, personalized dietary advice is key to balancing nutritional needs with kidney health. To wrap up this comprehensive guide on fruits that could potentially harm unhealthy kidneys, it's crucial to remember that managing kidney health is a complex and individualized process. While we've highlighted 9 fruits that require caution, the specific dietary needs can vary greatly depending on the stage of kidney disease, overall health status, and individual factors. Always consult with a healthcare provider or renal dietitian before making significant changes to your diet. They can provide personalized advice and help create a balanced meal plan that supports your kidney health while ensuring you receive adequate nutrition. Remember, staying informed is crucial for effectively maintaining renal well-being. By understanding the potential risks associated with certain foods, you're better equipped to make informed choices that support your overall well-being. Stay proactive, stay informed, and prioritize your kidney health for a better quality of life. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, tell others about it by sharing, and follow our channel. Comment down below your experience with these fruits. See you on our next video.